Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School, and today I'm going to do a video cookery lesson for you. Well, I wanted to show you how to thaw or defrost ground beef. Now, I've got a packet of ground beef here, as you can see, rock solid. You could, in theory, thaw or defrost that by putting it in the microwave, but my opinion is that by doing that, there's a danger that you can cook it before defrosting it. So I wouldn't recommend that. I think there are only two ways. The first way is to place the ground beef on a tray and place it in the fridge and let it defrost that way. Try and put it in the bottom shelf on a tray, because that way, as it defrosts, if any of the juices drip onto other foods, there's absolutely no risk of cross-contamination. A, because it's on the bottom shelf, so it's not going to drip onto anything, but most importantly, if it's in a tray, there's nowhere for it to go. Well, the ground beef has been in the fridge now for about 8 hours. My yardstick is normally 5 hours per pound, and there's about 2 pounds worth of ground beef in here. So if I take that out now, you can see it's completely defrosted. There's definitely some residual water or juice, which is why it's so important, as I said earlier on, to keep it on the bottom shelf or also to put it in the tray. There's nowhere else for it to go. Provided your fridge is less than 8 degrees, there's going to be no danger as far as bacteria is concerned, because the safety zone is always below 8 degrees or above 85 degrees. So in this case, it's completely safe. The other way I would recommend is by submerging the ground beef in cold water. It takes half the time of defrosting or thawing in the fridge, and it is safe, but you do need to change the water quite regularly. I would say it would probably take about an hour and a half to thaw that out, or that quantity of ground beef out, by submerging it in water. So I would recommend changing the water 2 or 3 times during that process. For me, those are the only 2 ways to thaw or defrost ground beef.